Hey, Bud and Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
Just ready for whoever coming next, man. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? Just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
I prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short it out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that his coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
What happens when you combine jaw-dropping skills, a killer mentality, and a rising star who's unafraid to call out the biggest names in boxing? You get Keyshawn Davis, a fighter so good, it's almost scary, from his undefeated record to lightning fast hand speed and pinpoint accuracy. Keyshawn's got it all in this video. We'll dive into why some of the biggest names in the fight game think Keyshawn is a terrifying force in the ring. Let's break it down.
But not if you can continue to land those powerful shots, and that's...
If you haven't been paying attention, let's catch you up. Keyshawn Davis, aka the businessman, is a lightweight sensation with Olympic silver under his belt and an undefeated professional record. But he's not just racking up wins. He's demolishing opponents in style. At just 24 years old, Davis is already being called a future pound-for-pound king, and after his recent fight against Lamos, the boxing world is buzzing louder than ever. When it comes to boxing, few people know talent, like Floyd Mayweather, and when money Mayweather.
Speaks, you better listen, because he's not just talking. He's seen the talent first. Floyd's already warned the fight world about Keyshawn Davis, saying that this kid is one to watch now. Let's be real, Floyd doesn't just throw compliments around the guy's a boxing guru, the blueprint for success in the ring. And when Floyd says someone's got the goods, it's not just a hype job, it's a warning shot to the entire interview success. Floyd has worked with Keyshawn up close and personal, training him and breaking down his skills.
Floyd has worked with Keyshawn up close and personal, training him and breaking down his skill.
Floyd, for real, I would love to work with Floyd. Like, I love Floyd. Like, I just love how he thinks, for real. I think me and him could really connect. And I really think, like, we could really take things to the next level, like crazy though, like really to the next level. Like, I would love to connect with Floyd, not just because of who he is, but just because I know I could learn off of him. And I got the real ability. Well, I got the real ability to want to work and know how to think. And like everything that he came with, like He was a businessman when he was a boxer, you know what I'm saying? And he changed the business and had people thinking in his generation how he went about things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm the same way in my own aspect. I just gotta live it out. And I just feel like if I have somebody like Floyd in the new generation, that should be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he would have to keep an eye on me for me to do this, that, and the third, or keep me in his training camp, or keep me under his wing. So I can do that by myself. It's like if two great minds come together, then it's like we can really conquer the world. That's how I think about it.
And trust me when Mayweather says Keyshawn is a force, he knows what he's talking about. This isn't just a random endorsement, but honestly, interview 8. Floyd has seen Keyshawn's precision, his ring IQ, and his ability to adjust mid-fight. And guess what? Floyd's already predicted that Keyshawn's going to be a problem for everyone in that lightweight division. Interview 9. Remember when Floyd said the same thing about Gervon Tank Davis? Tank's now one of the biggest names in boxing. And Floyd's prediction...
That was a hell of a drop. I love the drop. I love how I controlled the fight the whole time. That guy got a lot of experience, you know? And I could tell when I was in the fights, I had to make a lot of adjustments in the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a very different fight for a lot of opponents that I faced. And y'all can see, but y'all can still see the level of experience that I have and just the IQ that I have made me dominate the fight. I think it was one of these, the Floyd Mayweather Jones, and I dropped him with it. It just gave me more confidence knowing that I could go 10 rounds. I felt myself, how my body was feeling in 10 rounds. So now I can just go back and just keep learning myself as a pro. I'm only 9-0. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more to learn, a lot more experience. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like this was the start of me getting to my world.
When Floyd says Keyshawn's coming to take over the fight, world listens. No one's coming to play around in the lightweight division, and Keyshawn Davis is next up. Interview 11. Speaking of Gervonta Davis, he's in Keyshawn's corner too. And trust me, when Tank speaks, people listen. Don't get me wrong. These two still have a heated rivalry, but that doesn't stop Tank from acknowledging Keyshawn as the terrifying fighter that he is.
But I must say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Because Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go get no soda. You couldn't go get no candy. You don't want to miss
Floyd, DB3. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first, and he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain, yo,
You feel me? Like, of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd, he paying attention. Like, he really with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Maybe because we just can fight too.
Tank knows what it takes to rise to the top, and he's already been impressed by Keyshawn's performance. Javon has been watching from the sidelines, and he sees exactly what we see. Keyshawn is making serious waves in the fight world, and he's doing it quicker and better than some of the top athletes out there like Shakur Stevenson and others.
Shit was fun, I ain't gonna lie, because I like a dude that ain't scared of me too, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas be scared, I ain't sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be scared in there, you feel me? That's why I love sparring Terrence Crawford, you feel me? Because he a nigga, you know, that nigga ain't Shakur, you know? They ain't scared of nothing. Because niggas be scared, I ain't sugarcoat, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be scared in there, you feel me? That's why I love sparring Terrence Crawford, you feel me? Because he a nigga, you know, that nigga ain't Shakur, you know? They ain't scared of nothing, they ain't worried about nothing, and they can fight too. So when it came to Tank, you know, it was like that, you feel me? So
Tank has been especially impressed with Keyshawn's power. This guy's got pop in both hands. Khan's KO ratio is over 50%, and that's not just because he's landing punches. It's because he's finishing fights in a sport where a quick KO can change everything.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
Y'all
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, you know, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. That shit.
Keen is doing it consistently, interview 14, but it's not. Not just about the knockouts, Gervonta sees something special in Keyshawn's overall game. He's got the skills, the athleticism and the mentality to dominate Tank's not the only one who sees it. But when a fighter like him is impressed by your talent, you know you're on the right path to greatness.
Said he's now the new face of boxing. What do you think?
For sure, he's facing boxing. I don't have no problem with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves everything that's coming to him. He's the face of boxing for sure.
And he's that guy. You talked about how good Shakur is. Do you think people sleep on Tank's skills? Because they just see him as a knockout artist?
Who sleep on Tank's skills? Nah, nobody sleep on Tank. Like,
well, I just go because so many people just think he's a knockout artist, but I think they underestimate his boxing IQ.
And back in 2021, in August, I sparred Tank, and he's skilled. Like, he's skillfully. Like, he's like, you can watch me fight. You know, I'm skilled. When I got in the ring with him, he's skillfully great. He's great. Like, Tank is all the way around a great fighter for sure. He's for sure like just like Shakur the man. Tank the man too. Tank the man to beat right now because he got the popularity and the skill. You know what I'm saying? Shakur the man right now, but he's just not as popular.
A world title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man. So y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title is definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.